God damn it! But well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Primetime Gorehounds. I'm Primetime Gorehounds himself, Paul Bell, watching the 1984 movie The Thing. One from Davenport, Iowa, one from the UK on December 17th, 2025 at 4:25 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
Yes, we are.
Now that's extra. I forgot to take it off the loop, and paused like a couple seconds, but I still made it on time. Damn it! But yes, indeed. Welcome everybody to episode 134 of the Primetime Gorehounds. Watching The Thing from 1982. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. Hit that like, subscribe button, and don't forget to share the video as well. But yes, indeed. Paul, how are you doing today?
Doing good. I literally just got back from doing photography for another drag show. It's been two of them back to back on the day for a charity as well. And it was a good one. And got some good photos, which I'm going to have to work my ass off on making sure they look good by Thursday or Friday if I can get them done fast enough. And of course, the weather here is miserable. On my way home from behind, I get splashed by a fucking car driving right past me. I have my music on, so I didn't hear it coming. Next thing I remember is my whole back gets tidal waved. Luckily, my camera's okay, but yeah, can you imagine if the guy's car broke down? You can imagine what I'd have done there, but no comment for another day. But apart from that, it's been good so far. You're lucky I don't have one of those.
Oh man, well, hey, sorry to hear about that, Paul. But hey, thankfully you had a good time at the event. Yeah, but yeah, it's nice. Now the thing. Tonight we're watching The Thing. I've been very much looking forward to this all week. Now everybody here knows at this point that John Carpenter is my favorite movie director, and this movie depends on the day with me. I go back and forth what's his best film. I lean more towards Halloween, but if people say The Thing is his best film, I'm not going to argue with them. Hell, on some days you catch me on a good day, I may agree. Now, The Thing, there's a lot of things I know about the backstory behind this. Now, The Thing was Carpenter's first studio film, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I could be wrong on that, but I think it was. But this obviously was not a box office success. It was I can't remember what the critics' reviews were.
I can tell you.
No. The critic reviews were they hated this fucking movie. They hated it. And there was a lot of reasons. And there was a lot of reasons for it. Now, of course, back in the newspaper, yes, there was newspaper. What's a newspaper? I'm confused. What's a newspaper? A newspaper was former media that we had back in the day. But the film did not do very well at the box office. In fact, there was a lot of reasons for it. A lot of reasons for it was because it came out around the same time. One of the greatest movies of all time, and one of the greatest movies in pop culture history came out, and that was E.T. You know, a little Spielberg film. You know, no big deal, right? One of the greatest Spielberg movies of all time. No big deal.
No, I know you're not.
Yes. But yes, E.T. and I believe this also came out the same weekend as Blade Runner as well.
Yeah, I think it did. Yeah.
So this movie was screwed. It was fucked to begin with.
I'm looking at the release schedules for these movies at the minute. The Thing came out on the 25th of June, 1982, and E.T. came out about a week before. And
so you in a very conservative 1982, you just have this family friendly, loving alien movie, and then 2 weeks later you have a movie that's complete opposite. Yeah, people are not going to really like this as much.
Well, keep in mind also, keep in mind the 80s, the US was going through a recession at that point as well. So a lot of people wanted to see a more optimistic view of alien visitations, and they didn't like the idea of this alien having a nihilistic, bleak tone. And like you were saying earlier, this movie, it did get slaughtered by the critics back in the day, but it's still, as the years went on, it's built a massive cult following, and people consider it one of the greatest horror films ever made. Hell, this movie, James, is what inspired quite a lot of other body sci-fi horrors, including, in forms of films and video games. Most noticeably, in terms of video games, would be Dead Space.
You're right. You're absolutely correct. And also, too, if I remember correctly, the AIDS epidemic was around during this time too, and yeah. This was not. Yeah, this movie was not. It came out the wrong time, but whatever the reason was, whatever excuses you want to give at it, excuses you want to give it. I wasn't alive in 1982, but
I wasn't around until about a year later.
But this seems like this happened a lot during Carpenter's career, where Carpenter movies didn't do so well when they first came out. Like Big Trouble in Little China, like The Thing. There are a few Carpenter movies that become, like I said, cult classics. Hell, I believe Christine didn't do well at the box office.
Christine didn't do that well at the box office, but it has garnered a lot of cult following. I mean, anytime Carpenter's at a film convention, they'll be talking about that film with the fans. And of course, a lot of his movies, they didn't go on to make quite a decent amount of money. They did go okay with some of the critics, and they still maintain that cult following. But in terms of like financial side of things, they didn't do as well. I mean, the only one that did so well was his original Halloween film, and the only film that he had a really massive budget
not
for.
At first. Not at first. It didn't at first. It did. Halloween did not do well at first.
Exactly.
It became a box office hit over time, but it's an initial run. It did not do well.
Yeah, and also the only film because I was looking through all this list of films, the only film that he had that had like a $50 million budget was Escape from LA, and if memory serves me right,
that was years later.
Yeah, and that was like back in '96, which, by the way, next year will be its 30th anniversary. But yeah, a lot of his films, they go on to get appreciated later on. It's like, I don't know, it's like that kind of thing where it's like his movies and his style of movie making at the time was ahead of its time.
Well, this is why I believe. I mean, this is true, but I really believe with this movie is such a pivotal moment in John's career. This movie was because you have to got put things in perspective here. Okay, at this point in John's career, he's done movies like Assault on Precinct 13. Then he did Halloween. Then he did Elvis. Then he did The Fog. I think after The Fog, he wrote and helped Escape from New York, and he helped write and direct Halloween 2. So then he went right to The Thing. So this was a big deal for Carpenter. This was a movie he was hoping was going to take him to the next level. And what I mean by that is, it's a big studio film. It's a big budget for its time. This was something that he was really excited about, because I believe The Thing from 19 to 1950, I think that's his favorite horror film. That's his favorite.
It's his passion.
Yeah, yes, it was his favorite horror film. So this was a big deal to John, and it was going to take him to the next level. It wasn't doing low budget independent B movie horror like Halloween, Halloween 2, and The Fog, which are all great movies. There's nothing wrong with them, but this was like next level. This was like, hey, you earned this spot. Hey, you're being called up from NXT up to the main roster. Now let's see what you can do, right?
Exactly.
Like this how big this was, and of course,
circumstances is what cost it.
Sure, yeah, circumstances. But yeah, this movie definitely was it was crapped on, and it almost got him blackballed from the industry. Like it literally almost ruined his career. Where I believe he said that by the time he did Christine, he only did Christine pretty much pay the bills
Yeah.
because he wasn't getting any jobs. Like this movie almost ruined him. So, but this movie has gotten, a cult classic over the time. I mean, so
I mean, yeah, because I
I
mean, it
don't
ended
know.
up.
I don't know if I can say it's a cult. Like I'm pretty sure. Like the thing probably would objectively wind up on a lot of people's top 10 horror films from 1980s. I mean, so
Yeah, for me.
you might you could remove the cult status from it, but it took a while for it to be appreciated, and it is now. And it's a good movie. The ending is great. I love the ambiguous ending because there's so much to discuss here that we're going to talk about on the show today.
Yeah.
But
And also, I mean, this movie, even though it took a while, eventually in 2002, I don't know if you ever played it, James, but there was a video game based on this that came out, which was a sequel to this film. That's with the events that takes place after the events of this, and it was actually a pretty fucking solid video game. And then, of course, you got
it was
the
okay. It was all right.
and then you had the 2011 prequel, which I went to go see that in the cinema. I mean, I enjoyed it, but I just felt the CG was way too excessive. It's okay to enhance it, but they just overused it in that film.
Yeah. The thing from PS2. I mean, yeah, it was fine. It has its flaws, but but it was fine. It was all right.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm ready. So
Yeah, I'm there.
All right, so we are paused at 3 seconds. Universal Pictures. Oh no, someone just texted me. Yeah, this movie almost ruined him. That's probably why he's so bitter now. Yeah, for sure.
I'll blame him.
100%. 100%. Like when you get and like I said, this happened in a lot of his movies where it was shitted on, when it's initial release. So sooner or later, you're gonna get kind of grumpy, and which is why I say, when we talked about the substance, and talk about how he hates the substance, I think it's because of little jealousy. Like I'm gonna be honest, it's jealousy because the substance was known for its body horror and its grotesque body horror, and that's what pretty much kind of happens with the Thing here. But Thing got shitted on, but yet Substance getting Oscar praise. I'm pretty sure kind of rubs them the wrong way.
I wouldn't be too happy about that either. I know I wouldn't be.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I get it, but sometimes I'm like, John, just lighten the fuck up. But yeah, I get it. So yeah, rules go. Like I said, we're 3 seconds in where it says a Universal Picture. I'm watching this on YouTube. It's free on YouTube. Thank God for YouTube Premium. But rules go 3, 2, 1, play. When we say play, you press play. Again, 3, 2, 1, play. You press play.
And if you don't press play, your next blood test results will jump at you.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, play.
We're in. Here we go. I'm just seeing what's going on in the chat. What's up, Chaz? What's up, T85? He says R.I.P. Bob Reiner. Oh, yeah, that was some bullshit that went down.
Starring Kurt Russell. McCready.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that subtle hum.
That guitar bass. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, and Reno
Ramsey.
Rob Bobatine. That's the guy that did the effects for RoboCop. John L. Lloyd.
So, chat. What are your top 5 John Carpenter movies? Dean Cundey comes back.
Yep.
And this was big for Cundey too. Because because he had done The Fog, he had done Halloween 2, Halloween 1, Psycho 2, I believe was after this, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
I think it was after this. Anyway,
I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, but Dean Cundy is a legend.
Oh, he is. Yeah.
We're gonna go through to do 3 Back to the Future movies, Jurassic Park, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Just a little movie, tiny movies, no big deal. No one cares about them.
Yeah, and there's that damn
shit.
shit.
Yes, chat your top 5 John Carpenter movies from 5 to 1. 5 to 1.
You heard him in the chat, folks. List your top 5.
Let me know your top 5 Carpenter movies from 5.
I love the way this title comes out with a flamethrower. That's so cool.
I love this. The thing comes up on the screen. Fuck yeah.
I would have loved to have seen this in the cinema the day it came out. And you know that every I don't know if you knew this, but every year on the British Atlantic.
I love this song. I'm sorry. I love this song.
Oh, okay. That guitar, I love that. Dun dun.
Bum bum. Bum bum. I love it.
But yeah, like in the British Antarctic Research Station, they always watch this film every year. It's a tradition over there. Can you imagine having a job working in Antarctica? I mean, the pay would most likely be really good, but you know, you never know what you might run into there. And also,
I listened to the Thing ambiance on YouTube, Alien World channel. That's awesome.
Nice. T85 here says he was born 3 years after this movie. I was born a year after this movie, dude. Again, the cinematography here by Dean Cundy is just really cool.
Yes, Dean Cundy, and John, they were pretty much a team at this point. Oh, there's that damn dog.
Oh, poor Husky. But
no,
yeah,
fuck that. No.
Here's the thing. No, hold on. Here's the thing.
No.
Nobody knew that he was that. When I first saw this, I was like, yo, what the fuck's going on? At first, when I first saw this when I was a kid. Now I'm like,
yeah, shoot that damn dog.
Yeah, you're gonna have to shoot that because that fucker is it. Which they kind of show a little bit on the prequel.
It says CGI ruined the 2011 film. I hate that movie with a fucking passion.
Again, like I said, I don't hate that movie as much. I just felt the CG was fucking excessive.
Ooh, we get to see what happened with the Norwegian camp. We don't need to see what happened at the Norwegian camp, and nobody really cares to see.
Sorry, man, but that morbid curiosity in me, I'm just as guilty.
Man, keep shit a mystery.
Hey, this is Hollywood. You know they're not going to do that.
Now, this dog might be the greatest dog actor of all time. Like, this dog is so good. He knows where to go. He knows when to stop. He knows when to go. He knows when to not look at the camera. Like, it's great.
Yeah. I mean, the husky breed, they're very intelligent too. So you can teach them to do pretty much anything, and they'll do it.
There's Kurt motherfucking Russell
playing chess. I've had moments like this.
Adrian Barbeau is the voice here.
Yeah,
sexy ass Adrian Barbeau, who I believe was married to John Carpenter at this point.
I think she was. Yeah.
I love he throws a hissy fit because he lost. He breaks the computer, cheating bitch.
This was definitely me when I was playing one of those computer things at school. Used to have like a computer like that, and I remember one time I got so pissed off I actually did do something similar to the computer at school. Yeah, I know how you feel, Kurt.
Ain't that kind of a dick move? Ain't that kind of asshole move to do? Because it's like, wait a minute, what? Because imagine working there, Paul. You're like, Motherfucker, you want to play that computer.
Well, no one's playing it now.
Shit, what the fuck else? Because we're out here in the middle of nowhere, and you just ruined our only entertainment. Fucking dick.
Well, I noticed they got the ping pong tennis there. I noticed there was an arcade and a pinball machine there, so it's not a complete total loss. Knowing me, I'll be on the pinball machine all day.
All right, Chaz says 5 Halloween, 4 in the Mouth of Madness, 3 The Thing, 2 They Live, 1 Assault on Precinct 13. Marshall Zombie says 5 Christine. That's a good movie. Escape from New York, The Thing, Halloween 2, and Halloween 1. Now, Marshall Zombie, I see why you put Halloween 2, because here's my theory on Halloween 2. John wrote it. He wrote it. It's not necessarily a John Carpenter movie per se, because he didn't direct it. However, I do have my suspicions. I do believe he directed some parts.
Yeah.
But yeah, Halloween 2, yeah, interesting put in right there. Because it's technically not a John Carpenter movie, but
I'm gonna put in the chat box my top 5. I'm actually gonna reveal my full top 5 for everybody.
Oh, just say it.
All right, fine then. For me then, I was making it easy for people, but damn it. All right, anyway, my top 5 Carpenter movies would be. It's gonna be in 5, Big Trouble in Little China. In 4, I'm gonna put in Vampires. That was a good one. In at number 3, I'm going to put Halloween. At number 2, it's going to be this one that we're watching right now. And my all-time favorite in at number 1.
Get that dog off you!
And my number 1 movie, and it's a coin toss between these two films, but if I have to choose one, I'm going to say Escape from New York. The other one I would have chose was They Live.
Man, get that dog off! Oh, he's licking you too! Ah, damn!
They're wondering why this guy is so fucking paranoid, but they don't realize what's going on with that dog.
He's got a gun!
Yeah, he's got a gun.
Now because you think like you're just thinking in your mind like why is he trying to kill this dog? Like leave the dog alone. You know, but then you later realize that dog is not what it seems to be.
Exactly. And that dude just got blasted right through the goggles. By the way, the guy that shot the Norwegian dude, I don't know if you knew this, but that dude is actually from my hometown of Plymouth. He's a janitor, just like me. What was his name again? I'll get his name. It was. Yeah, his name was his name was Donald Moffat. He was born in my hometown of Plymouth, Devon. He passed away 8 years ago at the age of 87. Of course, you got the dog handler dude here. He doesn't know.
Clark.
Yeah. And there was even talks about John Carpenter and Kurt Russell getting together to do some kind of follow-up to this.
I don't think that's going to happen, but hey, it's wishful thinking.
Yeah. Well, technically, I mean, we technically do have a sequel in the form of the video game. If you guys have not played that yet, I would definitely recommend it. I mean, you can play it now because Night Dive Studios re-released it, and they did do some improvements so the game runs better than what it did when you first played it.
Now, chat, what do you think happened at the end of this movie between Childs and McCready? I've always believed this. I've always believed, because you know how it ends on an ambiguous note, right?
Yeah.
And it's just the two of them there. I've always believed that neither of them have it. Neither of them are infected, but they're going to drive each other insane eventually because they can't really trust one another at the end of the day, and they're going to end up killing each other anyway because that's how I always felt. And I'm not. You say, oh, there's the game, but the game's not really canon. It's like a fan fiction type thing. I'm talking about in the actual canon of the story.
Well, if I had to, with my assumption on it, then minus the video game, I was probably gonna say McCready because, you're down in that mine shaft area, the whole fucking place explodes. How the hell did you manage to get away before it all caved in on you? But I know that John Carpenter has teased people saying that he knows the real answer, but he's taking that answer to the grave. He's telling nobody.
Yeah, but paranoia is a theme in this movie, and I think it becomes obvious who not to trust because we reach a certain threshold, and then you pick out who's being infected, but not initially. Like when you first get infected, it's like you don't know, right? So I do think that I've always felt that they were going to drive each other insane, even though it doesn't feel that way at the end. You kind of feel like that they're not going to survive because they're going to kill each other because they just couldn't trust each other. But
yeah,
Here's
a good question here from Motionless Zombie. He says, which situation would you all rather be in, the situation or in a ship on the first Alien movie? So would you rather be in this situation here with the Thing, or would you rather have this alien situation on the ship?
Honestly, I may have to pick the Alien, because at least with the Alien, you know what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
The Thing, it's much more. It's paranoia and isolation. Now you're isolated in space too, but they're not necessarily paranoid. They know what they're fighting. This, you don't know who to trust. You're paranoid, and you're isolated in the cold. Yeah, I'd rather deal with the Alien.
Yeah, same here. I mean, because if you think about this too, I mean, Motionless Zombie says at least it's on Earth, but the problem is this thing is isolated. But if it makes it to the mainlands, we're all fucked. At least in space, you don't have to worry about that. But here, it's global implications. And again, you can't fucking tell who's who in this fucking movie.
Look at that dog.
That dog is smart.
That dog, I'm telling you something. Even when I first watched this movie, I was like, something ain't right with this dog. Why the dog get its own theme music?
Yeah, it made me wonder too in the way he was like scoping the area, and I'm like, wait a minute. I know dogs are known to scope areas when they've been in a place for the first time, but this one is acting a little too sketchy.
Yeah, but there's that goofy ass hat Kurt Russell's wearing, which Kurt Russell didn't want. He said it if he didn't want to wear it.
I don't blame him. I wouldn't be seen dead wearing it. Look at that dog. He's scoping everything. He's like, the chopper's gone.
Like I'm telling you, Paul. Like he's just creepily moving. He didn't bark yet. Like
no.
Mama Gorehound says it will be the alien like James. Yeah, because like I said, at least with the alien, you know what you're fighting. You know what you're up against.
And not to mention the fact that even if you are the Thing and you don't know you're the Thing, the transformation looks painful as fuck.
Great song by Stevie Wonder.
Mm.
Superstition by Stevie Wonder. Great song. And it fits. It's a great Halloween movie, and it fits. And actually, this fits this movie. Superstition. Yeah. Stevie Wonder's a legend.
I'm not. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm not taking away the level of success he's had. Heatwave pinball machine. I remember that old pinball machine. There's that fucking dog. Look at him. I know dogs are known to creep around, but this one is really sketchy.
This is a really well-trained dog. Very well-trained dog.
Yeah, I think he's a.
He's not even looking into the camera.
Oh yeah, he was trained all right.
Yeah, I cannot. Yeah, but John.
Here's Vince. That silhouette.
What? Go ahead.
When that dog went in that room, you saw a silhouette of somebody. So that dog must have fucking jumped somebody already.
T85 says, I've never seen Christine. Surprising Levels. Christine's a really good movie. Really good movie.
Christine's a cool film. How they were able to bust that car and rebuild it again, that's crazy.
I mean, it's pretty much what Halloween Ends took inspiration from, was from Christine. I mean, David Gordon Green said as much. Because he asked John Carpenter, is this script too much like Christine? Gotta look at that Norwegian camp. And this is the thing initially was at this Norwegian camp.
Yeah, because they're the ones that
and look at the destruction around it. Then you go inside and you see someone, commit suicide, and I love how it's so cold that the blood freezes. Like we didn't need the fucking remake to explain where everything you see here, Paul, tells the story. It tells the story for you.
I know. And I'm not arguing it for 1 second. But again, like I said, there are some people out there that's like, yeah, it's all good seeing the aftermath, but I want to see how it happened.
What happened? Yeah, what happened at the Norwegian camp? You see what happens in the thing. Like I know. But there are people, it's all burned up. It's all burned up. Everyone's dead.
But you know how people are. I mean, there are some people that actually want to see it unfold. That's how this ended up being the way it is.
They're the problem. They're the problem.
Hey, I'm just as guilty. I mean, I went to go see it because I thought to myself, "Fuck it, it's a new Thing movie. I'm gonna go."
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, I watched it too, and I was wanting to walk out. They're like, this is fucking bullshit.
I would have personally wouldn't mind seeing a sequel based on that video game, but we never got that.
But yeah, but look, you see the bloody axe in the wall. Everything's frozen over. And again, I love stuff like this because again, it makes your mind wonder, like, what the fuck happened?
How much time has passed since this happened? Because everything's frozen up like it's been there for a while. It's got to be about maybe a few days after the events.
But yeah. You want to know you want to know my thoughts on the Thing remake?
Hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
I guess.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's fucking terrible.
I still got it.
But look at that. But look at that. Like he.
This dude.
That would mess up my day. That would mess up my day if I saw this.
Yeah, look at the way that blood's all frozen.
He slit his wrist, and it was so cold that the blood froze.
And if you look at the way how deep he cut his neck.
Fuck? Like, I love this kind of stuff, Paul.
Yeah. I mean, that dude damn near cut his head off trying to kill himself. Like this here is like setting up the tension and is setting the atmosphere perfectly right now.
But what I like about this kind of thing, no pun intended. But what I like about this, like, it's the same thing. It's one of the things I loved in Halloween 2018 was you come upon a death scene, and I know people love their kills and they love their blood and guts.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not going to do that and you're going to have deaths off screen, I've always found it eerie, whether it's first responders or people like these guys who come across the end result of something horrific that happened. And when you look at the bodies, you're like, what the fuck happened here? Like, what are we dealing with? Like, what is it? What were they dealing with that this was the end result of whatever that is? That's frightening to me. When you see bodies mangled and veins out, it's like, what is going on? I've always really liked that type of thing. I've always found that very spooky about this very scene here in the Thing.
It's like stepping into a haunted house right now at this point.
Exactly.
And here is Kurt's just found the chamber where that Thing was frozen in.
If y'all haven't seen John Carpenter's Vampires, y'all may like it. I've never seen it. Thought may like it if never seen it before. I guess that's what he's trying to say. Thought it was pretty good. Yeah, it was a good movie. I think
Vampires was a good movie.
It was a good movie. Yeah, James Woods is Jack Crow is fucking awesome in the movie.
And call me crazy, but I did actually kind of enjoy Ghost of Mars as well.
Oh yeah, that was like the tail end of John's like career there.
Yeah, and then about a decade later, he does a movie called The Ward with a certain actress who shall not be named.
Yeah, that was not. The Ward. Yeah, that was not good. Yeah, but look at this, Paul.
The
like,
fuck is that? Yeah, there you go. You look at this thing and you think to yourself, what the fucking hell is that?
What the fuck is that? Like, what is that? Like, imagine seeing this and you're like, what the fuck? And you see all this gasoline.
How do you explain something that looks the way it looks? I'm telling you, man, it looks like a fucking necromorph from Dead Space.
You know what, Paul? Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. And if baby girl's watching, I'm sorry, but I'm going to do a Kurt Russell. I'm gonna grow my hair out like Kurt Russell and grow a beard like Kurt Russell. I want to look like Kurt Russell when I grow up.
Well, I've already got the hair and beard, as you know, so you know.
Is it Kurt Russell hair?
Hey, it's long. You've seen how my hair looks. I got the bandana on. I got the beard too. So
yeah, Kurt Russell, great actor. Great actor.
Yeah. He's been in a lot of movies that I've seen. Some of them are Carpenter movies. One of my favorite Kurt Russell movies outside of the John Carpenter stuff, I'm gonna say Backdraft.
Backdraft is good. Look at this. Imagine finding. Look at Wilford Brimley. His diabetes is acting up. Diabetes.
I'm just gonna say it. That's a fucking necromorph from Dead Space. I'm saying it right now. It's
a damn shame. It's a damn shame. Wilford Brimley is such an accomplished actor, and all he's known for is diabetes commercials.
Man, that's fucked.
Yeah, but this is practical effects.
Old school effects here, folks. I mean, look at that. I mean, the time and effort it takes to create something like that is fucking spectacular. That's like that is art. That's artwork right there.
And like I said, and the reason why I prefer practical over CGI. Yes, CGI, you get the job done quicker. It's more efficient. Whatsoever, but what practical, it just ages better. Like, look, it's 2025. This came out. It still looks fucking great.
Look at that. The faces.
It still looks great.
Yeah.
I mean, Breakdown's my favorite Kurt Russell. Breakdown's a great movie. It's a great movie.
Soldier's a good movie too. I do like Soldier as well. That's a good film.
That dog's like, yeah, I did that.
He's like, what, bitch?
Yeah, that dog. Like, that dog sitting there looking like, yep, I did that. So what?
You got a problem with that, nigga? You could.
What he said.
Hey, look, there's a cowboy cowboy from the Warriors.
Yeah.
No, not cowboy. He's not cowboy.
He was that one that was always watching stuff. He was the spotter.
Yeah. I think he was the one that got thrown off the train. Yeah, he got tossed to the train. What I thought was fucking brutal. I thought it was unnecessary for the cop to do that.
Yeah, I know, right?
But look at this, Paul. It's like, look how real it looks.
It's actually making me hungry looking at that shit.
You're disgusting.
Hey, what can I say? I'm a carnivore. Ew. Juicy. So I'm gonna shut up now. I remember, man. I was 6 years old when I saw this movie first time, And I will admit there is a scene in this movie. We haven't got to it yet, but there's a scene in this movie.
Not yet, Paul.
I know. We'll know when we get there. Oh, look at those fucking
Is that
Panasonic.
is that a Betamax TV? Jesus Christ!
Yeah, it looks like a Betamax one. I can see a Betamax player up there too. Yeah, yeah, that's a Beta. No, that's VHS. No, that's early prototype VHS.
Those are the early VHS tape. Oh my God!
You can imagine how much those things cost back then.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, to get one of those, yeah, you gotta have big money.
Yeah, I think if I remember right, I think they were about £600 for a VHS player like that back then. I used to play pool quite a lot. I was actually quite good at it back then when I was a kid. There's that damn dog again.
We put that damn dog up. It's rubbing on everybody and like, bro, man.
Yeah, it's already starting to play head games.
Here's Clark, who you learn throughout this whole movie that he doesn't really care about his employees. He loves these dogs, though.
He's like me, in other words. I'm kind of like that.
Kurt Russell was in Vanilla Sky, starring Tom Cruise. That's another good movie.
Yeah.
It felt like it was an acid trip. But anyways, Russell, I thought, did pretty good in that one, even though he wasn't the star of the film. Kurt Russell is one of those actors that you put him in anything, he'll elevate it.
Yeah, I mean, he was in Death Proof as well. Don't forget that one.
Yeah, this is a really cool scene here with this dog and how the dog is like, because you're like, what's the dog looking at? Like, I always found this scene really eerie, just the way how the dog is just sitting there.
And yeah, and then
creepy. And then you hear those sounds. You hear them random sounds coming from the dog, and
like I said, when I saw this when I was a kid, dude, this
is eerie.
This bothered the fuck out of me.
Sitting there, looking at nothing.
This, like I said, when I was a kid, this really bothered the fuck out of me, and that's why when I watch movies now, Jesus Christ. Like anytime I see an animal in despair, it fucks me up. And this is the movie that did it. This is
great shit. The tentacles coming out. I love this. And the dogs are trying to get out. Like,
yeah, I was literally screaming at the screen going, "Get them fucking dogs out of there." I did not want to see anything happen to these dogs, man.
This scene is still creepy. This scene is still creepy to this day.
Yeah, and then he starts spraying whatever the fuck that is. Oh, man. Clark, you better fucking do something now, dude.
Bro, this scene is still so creepy. So creepy.
Yeah. Like, those dogs are getting fucked up, dude. And this, yeah. This is. I know it's makeup effects now. I get it, but it's still, man. This scene still gets me every fucking time.
Oh, grow up hair, Paul. I'm just kidding.
Oh, shut up, dude. I'm a dog. I'm a dog and cat person, dude. What can I say?
But this is great. This is great. Effects.
Nowadays, that'll just be done with CG or, God forbid, that fucking AI that's coming out now. Yeah, I know, Chaz, right? I know. And the way that thing starts screaming as well, it's like ah!
I don't know what it is, but it's big and pissed off.
Oh, it's pissed off, all right. Oh yeah, 3,000 Miles to Graceland T85. That was great. You ever seen that one, James?
I have. That's another good one. Another really good Kurt Russell movie. Another really good Kurt Russell movie. Unlawful Entry with him and Ray Liotta. Rest in peace, Ray Liotta.
There's another one as well where he was that crooked cop. I forgot the name of it.
Dark Blue.
Yeah, that's it.
And of course, underrated movie between him and Stallone, Tango and Cash. That movie's great. Tango Cash is great.
Oh my fucking
look,
god!
Look at that! Look at that fucking dog! Oh my god! That type of dog you want? That type of dog you want, Paul?
No,
Look
fuck
at
that.
cute face. Look at that cute face, Paul.
Fuck
You see
that.
the tail wagging? He
Fuck
just wants to
that.
go to a nice home. Who would not? People in the chat. Who would not adopt that dog?
Oh, look at that one.
Oh, fuck!
That's some bullshit. Yeah, shoot that fucking thing. Oh, come on, dude. Watch where you're aiming. Yeah, I was pissed. I'd be pissed too, man. Fucking hell. But that fucking thing, man. I'm telling you, Lou will probably say something in the chat. This shit bothered the fuck out of me when I was a kid. But these
effects are great.
God damn, look at that. 43 years this movie's been out, guys, and these effects still hold out.
Still, in my opinion, the greatest practical effects in movie history. You can have your Terrifiers and all that stuff, but to me, this is still the greatest.
Can you see why Dead Space, the video game, was inspired by this? You can see it. What the fuck is that? Damn, dude. That thing devoured those dogs. Well, that one, except for one or two that ran off, they like, fuck this, I'm out.
So this movie had a $15 million budget, and this movie had made only $19 million in the box office. Yeah, this movie flopped.
Yeah. Like I said, it came out about a week after E.T., so it had no chance. None whatsoever. But yeah, that scene, as soon as you see that for the first time, that's when you think to yourself, okay, now we're dealing with something we've never seen in films before. Because keep in mind, folks, nobody, and I mean nobody, has seen an alien like this before. Unless they saw, like, I mean, not even the original 50s movies was this crazy. It's like John took this movie and just shot it up a whole different level.
And it's funny because I believe Siskel and Ebert said that this movie was just nothing but this whole movie's sole purpose was just to gross people out. There was no substance and violence just to be violent and all that stuff, and pretty much make him like the Rob Zombie of his time.
Oh, fuck them. What do those critic hacks know? They always had a tendency to rate movies that a lot of us thought were shit, and then they would shit on movies like this. And think about it. Which movie do people talk about now? The Thing or some other movie they reviewed and gave a high score to?
Well, look at the ooze dripping from that thing. Wilford Brimley, great actor. I believe, I think John Carpenter initially wanted Donald Pleasance to play this role, but I think Donald Pleasance couldn't do it, so Wilford Brimley took it. And
whoa,
well, Wilford Brimley at this point, he's already like in his 60s.
Yeah. Oh, and Chaz here says Sesco gave it a thumbs up. Yeah, but it was Ebert that was the one that was always like shitting on movies no matter what.
Yes. Yeah, Ebert was he was a tough crowd.
Well, he was a failed screenwriter at one point.
Yeah, Wilford Brimley was 38 years old in this movie.
No way. You fucking...
He was born in 1934, so 34 to 84 is 40 years. No, excuse me. No, I'm wrong. Excuse me. He's 48. He's 48.
Oh, so he's about 6 years older than me.
Yes. He's 48.
Okay.
He's 48. My mistake. Yeah, he was 48. He's 48 in this movie. He looks like he's in his To me, he looks like he could be in his 10 years
like
older than that.
Looks like his early 50s or early 60s looking at him in here. Yeah,
Now,
says here,
Paul,
yo.
super random. Super random.
Right.
I know what I'm about to say. But one person, one actress that I didn't really pay attention to, but now I look back and like, well, she was kind of. I mean, of course, she was a good actress, but she was kind of. She was fucking hot.
Who's that?
Diane Lane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Diane Lane. Like I rewatched the movie Unfaithful with her and Richard Gere, and a great movie. And yeah, I never really realized that. Oh, Diane Lane was nice, and she had a nice had a nice chest on her.
Damn, look at him titty.
Yep. I'm not arguing that.
Yeah. I never really paid attention to how gorgeous Diane Lane really was until recently. She still is gorgeous. I looked her up recently. Yeah, she's still. Do you know who I'm talking about, Paul?
I think I know the one you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Diane Lane she still looks great today. She still looks youthful today. Yeah.
Pretty cool. I mean, that tells that sometimes people can age gracefully, and she's definitely one of them.
God, I want that beard. I want that hair. I want that hat. I want to be Kurt Russell. I want to know what it's like to be Kurt Russell for a day. Be married to a Goldie Hawn. Goldie Hawn. That's another bird that was smoking hot back in the day. Goldie Hawn.
You want to know the secret to growing a beard pretty fast and hair?
What?
Get plenty of meat. Bacon baps. That always works for me.
Man, okay, Paul. I'm glad you clarified that, because that was almost a pause moment. That was almost a super pause moment. Like, wait, plenty of meat. What? Excuse?
I wasn't thinking that, meat. Get your money. Dude, come on.
That's why I'm glad you clarified what bacon baps. So like, okay, all right, okay. Yeah, Paul. You can't just say that, Paul, just like not clarify.
I was going to clarify it.
Well, good. I'm glad because I'm like, yeah, this whole show almost went left, bro. You almost gave us a moist moment there.
Hey, relax. It ain't like that. But anyway,
almost gave us a reading rainbow moment.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere, friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. A reading rainbow. A reading rainbow.
Yeah, Paul, you gotta watch what you say, Paul. Well, okay, but eat like red meat. Like, okay, gotcha.
Get bacon baps, get a couple of burgers, man. That usually works for me. God damn it, James. All right.
That might be the funniest shit you ever said, Paul. Hold you up.
We'll stick around. I'm always full of random things to say. All right. Anyway, let me get my train of thought. Yeah, T85 here says, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 went on to make $8 million. It was considered a flop, but it aged pretty well. Yeah, that's another good example right there. That movie's going to be 40 years old soon in a couple weeks. God, I ain't seen that.
I love this too because I love this too because McCree's trying to explain to them what is going on, and of course they're not buying it. But Wilford Brimley, he's like the He's like
scientist,
the
medical guy.
he's the biologist. He's the only one that's like taking this serious.
Exactly. And
And
of course, you.
and it makes him lose his fucking mind.
Oh yeah, he bloody loses it especially when he does the simulation and he finds out just how bad that shit gets. Hey, that guy there, I'm pretty sure he was in the Warriors as well.
Who?
The dude on the roller skates.
No, he was not. He was not in the Warriors. He was not in the Warriors.
That's funny because he looks almost like one of the cast members that's on there.
I just recently watched the Warriors. Yeah, he was not in there.
Oh, okay.
That's another great movie, The Warriors.
Yeah. Damn good movie. Here we go. This is the assimilation. You know, it's funny also because I don't know if you knew this, but there are 2 songs from some well-known death metal bands that I listen to. One of them is from a band called Broken Hope, and they did a song all about this. And another band called Aborted, they did a whole album, and each song was about a horror film. And one of the songs they did is called Dreadbringer, and it is about this film. I'm going to show you those links when this show's over, man. You can have a crack and listen to those. But yeah, this is showing.
Now this was computers in the early '80s.
Yeah, and I remember this being the loading screen on the Thing video game.
My God, this looks like an
old Atari game.
Yeah, it looks like a fucking asteroids. Like what ain't the game asteroids or
yeah. Probability that one or more team members may be infected 75%. And he's looking at that thinking, But when he sees this bit, projection, if intruder organism reaches civilized areas, entire world population infected, 27,000 hours from first contact. So this is end of the world stuff right here, man.
Yeah, he's been sucking back on the Smirnoff there, which makes sense.
and he's got some Jim Beams right there. Yeah, Bill Moseley is chopped up, and of course, don't forget him playing as Otis Driftwood from the Firefly trilogy. Like this whole movie, the way this movie is constructed, the whole suspense, the slow building, the paranoia, the
paranoia,
yeah. Like I can't even imagine being in a situation like this. I'd be, like I said, I'd be absolutely paranoid as fuck. I wouldn't be trusting nobody at this point.
I'd stay in my room. I wouldn't come out for nothing.
Dude, I'm sleeping with one eye open and a flamethrower next to me. Or knowing me, if there's a chopper, I'm like, right, fuck this, I'm gone. See ya. Fuck all y'all.
And you can just feel, you see their breath coming out their mouth. Like you could feel how cold it is there, and
yeah, I think Kurt Russell said he actually had a couple of packs of smokes to create that effect. So he did a bit of smoking for that. Oh, look at that ugly fucking thing.
See, it aged great.
I know. Dude,
I feel so bad for Windows here gets the short end of the stick all throughout the movie. Windows, he's pretty much the Bill Paxton character.
It's
he's
moving.
It is, yeah. He's pretty much the Bill Paxton character of Aliens. Game over, man. Game over.
He's Hudson, basically. Oh, shit. They're not dead, man. And that's another thing as well. Like, you think you've burnt it to oblivion, but it's not fucking
it's
dead.
Not dead.
You gotta literally burn this thing until there's nothing. Well, I don't blame him after what he just read a simulation of. And that's another thing, is like this alien has been trapped under ice for, well, since the prehistoric ages. So this thing is like centuries old, man.
Yeah, you just feel how cold it is. You said, yep, they're not dead yet.
Yep, they are not dead. We just saw a little glimpse of that just now. Oh yeah, that is true. T85. Yeah, Michael Keaton did take inspiration from Chop Top from Beetlejuice. Yeah. Oh,
Interesting. I didn't know that. Interesting.
Yeah,
Looks like strawberry jam on the floor.
it does. It does a little. And then you see this. What would you do if you saw this?
Look how nasty that shit looked.
Oh my god, man.
And it was quick.
Didn't even see it coming. Didn't even see it coming. Get the damn flamethrower.
But yeah, this is, and it's gone. And if they don't catch up, say if they don't catch up the Bennings, if they don't catch up the Benning as early as they did, it would have completed assimilation, and they wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah,
like it was literally seconds away from assimilation being complete until they caught up to him.
Yeah, they called him out. So I don't know, because like I said, he's been taken over. So that guy is still, I guess you could say, somewhat aware, but any awareness now is gone at this point when he makes this noise.
Look at his hands. Like it was literally almost done.
Yeah, and you can tell that alien is pissed off.
That scream is horrifying.
Yeah, I know, right? And knowing this is one of the guys you've known, you're going to have to go in and do this.
Imagine burning your friend, your buddy, your pal. Imagine having to burn them. Like, I gotta do it.
If you've turned into the thing, sorry, man, but I ain't going to think twice about it. And you better fucking do the same to me if you see that happening to me.
Like,
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He's right. Kurt's got the right frame of mind right now.
now imagine this, Paul. Imagine this as a horror movie. You have a movie like The Notebook, right? Ever seen The Notebook? Imagine you have like a movie like The Notebook, right? But either the girl or the boyfriend or the girlfriend turn into a creature, and and he or she have to kill the person that they love. And it's a love story that's so built up, so intense, like kind of like how Notebook was. But then you have to kill them because he's a creature. Imagine that as a horror film.
Yeah.
Like, imagine being scared but crying at the same time.
They kind of did that with The Fly. If you remember the Cronenberg one, right?
Yeah, kind of like The Fly. Kind of like The Fly. Yeah.
Another good body horror film as well. Yeah, this bit with that speech he puts is like, I know I'm human. Flamethrowers before flamethrowers were made cool thanks to the Alien films.
Fire! Bum, 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 bum. Fire!
Yep. Fire it up.
Okay, let me stop.
I knew where you were going.
Let me stop.
Yeah. Well, it just seems like a really hopeless situation that they're dealing with here, because they know this alien is around, and they think they got rid of it, but nah, it's still around. Oh man. I'm trying to think where was this filmed again
I
as
would be
well?
miserable, Paul, being working in Antarctica from
Hey,
for a whole like I think they said they're gonna be there for the whole winter. It's like, and I think
hey,
it's
you get good money.
it's Antarctica. I think it snows continuously. It's kind of like Alaska, right?
Yeah, it is. And like I said, there is a research place that's there every, that's stationed there. And the station actually watches this movie every year. I hear the pay is really good though, working there.
I bet it
Could
is.
but could you imagine being in a place like this for about a year? Because I think the rotation shift is about a year, and you stay there for about a year. And then after that year, you get some time off, and then you're back at it again.
Yeah, Wilford Brimley destroyed the helicopter.
We
He's
got
gonna
no
make
chance of that
sure.
now.
Yeah. That's a really that makes total sense. Save the world, but kill your coworkers.
This is one of those no-win situations. I mean, even he might be the thing and not know it yet. So he's saying, you know what? Fuck it, scorched earth mode. I have to make sure nothing gets out.
Yeah, kill everyone.
Yeah, I mean, hell, he even took out the dogs.
He said that thing wanted to be us.
That's fine. And that bit of I'll kill you.
He's like, come like, come on, you really don't want to hurt anybody. And he just shoots him. Windows, right? Like, Windows so confused. It's like, what's wrong with you?
He's just like, what are you fucking doing, dude? I just work here. Oh, he snapped. Oh, he killed the rest of the dogs. Right, that's it. Give me an axe. I'm going in there and I'm gonna fucking put an axe in him.
But you get why he did it. Like he wants to make sure that this thing doesn't leave this.
I get it.
But I love this.
He is lost.
Yeah, well, Wilford Brimley's swinging an axe like it's nothing.
I would too, man. That thing wanted to be yes. Oh.
Yeah, Wilford Brimley giving his best Jack Nicholson impersonation.
Yeah. And the way he says it, here it comes.
but no, I think Brimley at this point, he's infected. Or is he not? Like
I don't know.
I can't remember. But
and Kurt Russell just punches the shit out of him here. Like just literally. There you go.
but they beat him the fuck up. They beat him the fuck up.
And Windows is just sitting there like, I want to go to bed. Oh yeah, that was a freak out. All right, dude. All right, seriously, right now, if this was me and that, I'm grabbing that axe and I'm gonna just go ahead and stick it in him.
I'm pretty sure they had to put a whole no animals were harmed during the making of this film.
Oh yeah, you have to at this point. Yeah, that double punch noise just down he went.
beating this old man up.
Yeah, but that old man, he was holding his own. He was bloody beating the brakes out of him at one point.
And I love this. Watch Clark and watch him close.
He's got a point because he was near that dog when it first got there.
Well, I love this line.
I don't know who to trust, yeah. We also got to give a shout out also to the music composer that in Reno because he did like music.
I love that. I'm sorry, but I love that line. Well, trust is hard to come by these days. I'll tell you what. Why don't we just trust in the Lord? Love that line. Great line.
Yeah.
I can totally see Donald Pleasance in this role. I can totally see it. I can see it.
Yeah. By the way, I'm reading the trivia. It says here that it took Kurt Russell a year to grow the hair and beard.
Oh, damn.
I guess for some people, sometimes the hairs don't grow as fast as others. I know for mine, like for me, for example, when my beard's growing, I've just recently shaved. Not all of it. I've kept it a certain way, but I guarantee you, in about a week or two, it'll be like a full blown ecosystem again. Because if you've seen some of the photos like I've been posting up recently before I had a shave, man, you could see it. Like it was like it had its own ecosystem, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess for some people, their beards grow faster than others. I mean, I'll share you a photo of what my beard looked like about a few days ago before I trimmed it down a little. Hold on. Let me find a recent picture before the shave. Okay, here you go, James. I'm going to show you this picture, right? This was from 4 days ago before I shaved it. There you go. That's what it looked like before. And that took about 2 weeks to grow it to that point for me.
Okay.
And how I got it looking now, well, this is from yesterday. So there you go. I got a bit of an early Triple H beard going on there. Early 2000s one.
Triple H, that guy.
No, but I've always had the beard like that before he even bloody did it. So, you know.
Yep, this is where the paranoia sets in.
Took out the blood banks.
Guess someone took out the blood banks now. Now they're all gonna start pointing the finger at each other, start hissing and clawing at each other.
Yeah, right now they're at the point, right? It's like thinking, like, who the fuck are we trusting now? He's got the only key. He's the only one that has access. It seems pretty coincidental, doesn't it? Yeah, Escape from New York was their last movie before this. Yeah, you're right there, dude. Has he got a nose piercing?
Yeah, it looks like it.
It is. I've only just noticed that because I'm watching the 4K movie, so it's like I can see all the details now.
Yeah, like I said, they're all like they're all about to go, pushing and shoving each other, like the paranoia setting in. Windows is scared out of his mind, which is realistic. Because I would totally believe at this point, like you can't trust anybody.
Exactly. I mean, this is another thing I give the video game credit for that this was based on, is that it had that whole fear and trust system. So if you for example, if you gave your teammates ammo, they trust you more. But you got to keep an eye on them also, because if you're not careful, if the fear gets too much for them, that's when they turn into the thing. And if you can have a blood test, they're either okay or not. I remember one time I took a blood test on my character myself, and my character ended up being the thing, and I was just like, how the fuck did that happen? So the video game was clever in that, and they utilized that type of fear and paranoia.
So you became a thing. So you died, or you would literally like become the thing.
That's it. If you're the thing, game over.
Oh, nice.
It was really clever how they did it. I mean, like I said, you can play it now because they've just recently re-released it for today's consoles, because of Night Dive. So if you've never played it, James, I would recommend it.
That's the thing that doesn't happen with games anymore. Yeah, games don't do movie adaptations anymore. I remember back in the early 2000s, that was like a big thing. Like, movies always did, like, games did like their own, like they did their take of movies. Like, I remember there was like a Reservoir Dogs game, there was a Terminator game, there was I think there was like a Fast Furious game.
Yeah, it was.
But they don't they don't do that anymore. But then of course that was when the gaming industry was actually fun.
Well, the most recent video games that I've seen based on films lately was RoboCop Rogue City, which I don't know if you've played it yet, but I have recommended it to you in the past. You should definitely play that one. They just recently released a new Terminator game, which is based on the second film, which I heard is pretty cool. But I think the most recent one I've seen, which I want to play, because even though it's based on the film, it's like an old school side scroller beat 'em up, and that's Terrifier, the arcade game. I played the demo for it. It's actually quite fun.
But yeah, but another movie that's like really good that deals with paranoia and isolation. Shutter Island's kind of that way.
Oh yeah, Shutter Island's a good film.
The Mist is kind of that way where they're stuck in
Oh,
this.
I love that movie.
I love The Mist too. That's a great film. And I thought the ending was brilliant. I thought the ending was fucking brilliant. I'm glad the director had the balls to make that ending, because he easily could have gone with the whole, oh well, happy ending that they found the army and all that stuff. Like, no, like I'm glad he took the balls to have him kill everybody in that car, only for him to be like, damn, if I only waited like 10 seconds later,
yeah, James, like I've said to you before, man, any horror movie that has that like bleak, unhappy ending, to me, that is true horror. Horror movies that don't have a happy ending, to me, that's real horror. And that's what I appreciate about The Mist, is that it was such a kick in the balls moment, but it was so well good, and how well done they did that. Because I remember watching it, I'm thinking, oh shit, he went ahead and offed his own kid and survivors, tries to kill himself. There's no bullets left. He steps out of the car. He's like, come on, then fucking do it. And then all of a sudden the mist disappears. The survivors that were in the shopping mall, they're all safe and sound. If only he waited a few seconds longer. And that is what I really enjoyed about it. It was like, if he just held on, he would have been all right.
I mean, if you really think about it, Halloween is a kick of the balls ending.
Yeah, especially Halloween 4 as well. That ending on there.
Oh, I don't know if that's a kick in the balls ending, because it was already building up to that.
Yeah, but you didn't want it to happen, but it did.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, I love this monologue by Kurt here.
Yeah.
Nobody trusts anybody now. We're all very tired.
Like he listens back to it. No one trusts anybody. We're all very tired. None of them probably have slept.
Yeah, you got to think about also as well sleep deprivation. That also increases your massive decrease in your mental health. It causes you to have, paranoia. You jump to assumptions, and it's a horrible thing, because I remember one time when I didn't have any much sleep for like 2 days because there was something that was going on in my life, and yeah, it fucks with you. Lack of sleep will fuck with you if you let it.
Yeah, but look how this guy's looking. It's like you don't know. Like you don't know. Like I'm saying, I'm like you don't know.
Yeah, like how can you like sleep? How can you just go about your routine in this situation, knowing full well anybody could be the thing? You might be the thing, and you don't even know it yet. That's how crazy this thing is with this alien, because you never truly know how they got it, but they just get it. You know what I mean?
Oh, and another movie that like this Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and kind of The Faculty was kind of the same way, where they kind of like took over people's bodies, and
yeah. There was another movie. What's that?
Did we do The Faculty?
Yes, we did.
We did? Oh, okay.
There's another movie I saw recently that's kind of similar to The Faculty, but it has that body snatcher tendency. It was a movie called Ick. It was actually not a bad film.
Yeah, I think all this exterior, like when we get to the base, I think this is all a soundstage, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, and this is when he's like, fuck, it's McCready. Oh shit. And this is that sort of like trust that is lost in the paranoia begins to build. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they just don't know who they can trust. And I love how Palmer is always accusing Windows. I love how
what did Windows ever do to Palmer?
He's like, I don't want to go with Windows. I want to go with Childs. And Windows like, man, fuck you, man.
Yeah, I'd have been the same way.
And I love Childs. And who said I want you coming with me?
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not following you. No.
The paranoia is at an all-time high right now. But yeah, but Palmer's always accusing Windows, man.
Yeah, Windows has had the worst luck in this movie, if you ask me. He was always getting shit on.
I'm not going with Windows. I'm going with Childs. And Childs like, who said I want you coming with? Who said I want you coming with me?
Oh man. Oh yeah, you were talking about that dog earlier.
And I love this. And I love this where
he's got the noose.
You see the noose, and then in the Wolverine, he's all of a sudden all calm, like, look, I'm okay. I'm not gonna hurt anybody. I want to come back inside.
Now fuck that, dude. You tried to kill me. You killed the rest of my dogs. Your ass is staying in there.
Hey, but hey, leave me in here. Leave me in here with my friend. With my friend Noose. Whenever I'm down, it can sure lift me up.
Okay, I get the joke right there, but goddamn, dude, that's some gallows humor right there. Yeah, really.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was fucked up.
No, there's nothing wrong with a bit of gallows humor. Come on, man. That was a good one. That was a good one. I'm gonna remember that one.
Thank you. I'm here all night.
All right. Oh, they found something. That guy, he burned himself. Could you do that if you were worried that much about this fucking thing? Would you be willing to roast yourself?
And again, and I love this paranoia. He says, "Where are we going? To my bunker." What the hell for?
Nah, dude, he didn't try to burn it.
Yeah, but I believe, Paul, it's fucking freezing. I believe it.
Oh, it's gonna be
now this may be on location, I'm not sure, but this could likely be a soundstage, like big fans.
I'm gonna look it up.
And they're set up. But maybe it could be outside as well. Like you see their breath. But this could be outside. Admittedly, my apologies for the Thing fans that knows everything about the Thing. But
oh no, dude, this was done in Alaska. These outdoor shots were literally.
Okay, so it's literally outside. Oh, can you imagine having to fly out to Alaska to film a movie? Woo!
Yeah, I know, right? Alaska is probably one of the most isolated areas in the mainland. And you know,
yeah, that's right. And that's right. And he leaves Kurt Russell out there to freeze.
Really, dude? And this guy
he didn't trust him. Can't trust him.
They can't trust anybody right now.
And then Kurt Russell comes in and threatens to blow the place. Yeah, that's fun. He left him out there.
Yeah, he's like, anybody tries me, this whole camp goes, come on then, burn me.
Yeah, that's right. I want to come back inside. I'm all better now. It's like if you're trying that hard to convince me, you're all right, then yeah, you're staying. Yeah, you're the fucking Thing.
Your ass is staying in that damn hut. Oh, what's going on there?
I know you. Now you can make the case that this guy here just got infected.
Yeah, because he just had a heart attack, didn't he?
We'll
Palmer here.
watch Paul. We'll watch Paul. I think Palmer's about to. He's about to accuse Windows again. Listen to him. Listen to him. Palmer's about to accuse Windows again.
Right, if Palmer was accusing me of something I ain't done, I'd be like, "Fuck you on about, man."
Listen. Like, Windows, where were you?
He cut him loose. Keith David's having fucking none of it with that flamethrower. Dude, like, seriously.
He keeps fucking with Windows, man.
All right, seriously, there's going to be some fists thrown right now if I'm going to keep getting accused like that. Like, come on, man.
Like, Windows, where were you? Motherfucker!
Fuck, I was right here. Yeah, I know, Chaz, right? I want to come back inside. I'm all better now. The fuck you are.
What if we wrong about him?
Yeah.
It's that thing. It's like, what do? Do you leave Recurry out there, or do you bring him in, or it's like,
I don't know. What are you gonna do?
I'm saving myself.
Well, if I got a flamethrower, what do you think I'm gonna do? What he said. I wouldn't even be thinking twice about it. But then again,
I believe it's cold. Like, look how he looks. Look how pale he looks.
Yeah, he literally froze his nuts off. He is literally threatening to burn him. Back off. Way off.
And I love the line. I love, hey, McCree, you're going to have to sleep sometime. I'm a real light sleeper, child.
So am I. Oh man, he's.
Hey!
Fuck off me.
Yeah. Russian guy got dynamite in his hand. That's a great idea.
Yeah, that's smart, isn't it? Oh.
You better leave Kurt Russell alone.
Oh, hang on. Something's going on with this dude. Dude, stop having that flare so damn close to the fucking dynamite. I'm surprised that hasn't lit up yet. The fuck, dude? That's like a flamethrower. Oh, is he? Yo, listen to this, man. Chaz here says Keith David might be getting a star on the Hollywood Boulevard next month.
God, took this long? Jesus.
Well, look what happened to Robert Englund. He finally got there. Oh, dude, this fucking scene. I remember during my parents' movies night, my mom fucking jumped out of her couch when we saw this. And I remember looking at this thinking, yo, what the hell?
Man, this freaked me out.
This
freaked me out when I first saw this.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, how can you not be freaked out by this?
I love this. I love how, like, the paranoia is really setting in at this point. And
here we go.
And I love that shot when he has that.
Hang on, here we go. Ready? Wait for
Here comes the thumbnail.
Clear. Oh, shit. Oh, fucking hell. And here comes our thumbnail. This fucking thing, dude.
There's a thumbnail.
Thing.
Look how cool. Look at this.
Jesus, man. Wow. And the other head is still trying to get away. Look at that shit. Dude.
Look at these effects. These are great. Shout out to 22-year-old Rob Button, man. Like, God damn, these effects are great.
Oh yeah, man. And that shit with the tentacle tongue just. That is nuts. That is. I agree with Palmer when it comes up in a minute.
Great shit. This is great. And doing it this way than stop motion animation, it's way better. It looks more realistic.
That's straight up prosthetics right there, man. I think they actually had somebody underground dragging it over.
Stop motion can look creepy. Like if it's done well, yes, you can tell it's stop motion, but stop motion can look really creepy.
Dude, the fucking spider legs and the eyes coming out of that.
Look at this. That's fucking creepy. Oh my God.
That's a radio controlled car when you see it like scooting off. Dude, this is something out of your worst nightmare. And Palmer says it best in a minute. You gotta be fucking kidding. And Kurt's like, oh no, you ain't getting away.
Ladies and gentlemen that's watching this, if you have a girlfriend or boyfriend that is definitely afraid of spiders, especially when they hear and they get paranoid when they hear noise like show them this movie or Arachnophobia.
Well, I know that one of my friends, Jax, he's terrified of spiders. So
I've never been scared of spiders. I've never been scared of spiders.
No, I'm not bothered by spiders. Believe it or not, I actually got one in my living room corner. I don't bother him. As far as he's concerned, he can stay and earn his keep by keeping the other bugs out. So I let him stay.
Yeah, he's about to shoot Clark.
Oh yeah. He's getting ready to shoot Charles here at this point. Well, Clark's getting the knife out. Scalpel, I mean.
Yeah, they're all fucking losing it. They're all losing it.
Bang.
Oh!
Dead to rights, right in the face. Right between the eyes. So the other guy that lost his arms, what, did he bleed to death or something? Must have. All right. Here comes the blood test.
Now people say that was murder. He's gonna say that makes it a murder. I'm like, well, no.
No, it's called self-defense. He tried to come at me.
I was about to attack him. Like that was self-defense, if you ask me.
Yeah, self-defense. But because he was human, I don't know. That was his justification, I guess.
The blood test scene.
Yeah. This scene right here, man.
Nerve-wracking.
I know, right? Because imagine this situation. You're all tied up. You're all going to have to draw blood. And if your blood jumps out, whether you knew you had it or not, you're going to have to face the barrel end of a flamethrower. That's it for you.
I don't know. I always cringe when I see people get cut and blood comes out.
From what I heard, I think they actually did do some cutting. Or maybe I was wrong. I heard something about that. Come on, Windows. You have to cut your thumb. Got to do it.
Right under the fingernail. Like,
I can tell you right now, I've had my finger cut by accident once. It is not fun.
Same here. I I was doing meal prep and I actually cut my finger with a butcher knife and
Oof, shit.
yeah, it did not feel pleasant.
No, I remember when I was trying to carve a pumpkin and I was trying to get the knife through the pumpkin bit and it went up too fast and I cut the bottom half of my hand bit and that sucked because um I had to go hospital. Oh, and do you remember that other incident I remember telling you about a few years ago where
I'm not sure.
well, back in 2022, I was out for a late night walk and I slipped, and between my index finger and my second finger, and middle finger, my hand caught a spiked fence and it cut my hand wide open. Had to get 4 stitches in it. I still got the scar. I guess he's all right. Now we're gonna have to. Here we go. He's about to let everybody know. Look, I'm not the thing. See?
This is an intense scene.
I know. And the fact that there's no music makes it even better. I've always said that to you. I've said it numerous times to you, James. Like, I prefer movies where there's no music and just nothing but the ambient sounds because the music gives away what's coming. There you go. Clark was human. No, it's called self-defense. He tried to come at me. Now it's time for Palmer. Here's the thing, though. How did it get to Palmer? We didn't even see anything happen to him.
I love how this is built up. I love how this is built up.
Yeah, and that's it. What happens? You don't press play. Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Fucking blood, dude.
And they start to convulse.
Yeah, here we go. And his transformation was
Line
pretty
him up!
gruesome.
Line them up!
Look how gross his transformation is.
Look at those up. That's amazing.
Oh, his eyes are popping out of his face. Blood is leaking. Oh man.
And that flamethrower was working all throughout except for now. And then the Windows froze.
Shoot him!
Froze. He froze.
Idiot. That's gonna cost you. Oh my god. His head just became a little fly trap.
God. Oh.
Can you imagine seeing that? It for real? Can you imagine seeing that shit? If this is a vision of hell, you're looking at it.
Oh shit!
Well, you're gonna have to kill Windows now.
Look at his head! Oh!
Oh, that fucking noise is making.
Some Dick Warlock Halloween 2 shit right here.
Yeah.
You know what? That probably should have had Halloween 2. He should have had a flamethrower.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, this bit with the dynamite exploding, it happened too soon. So when you see Kurt Russell, his reaction, this wasn't meant to happen right away. Right here. He was like, and the way he's looking, he's just, you see him looking like, what the fuck? See what I mean? Hey, Windows is turning. Gotta go.
Kill Windows. Kill him. Kill him.
Do it. If that was me, you're gonna have to do it. Sorry, Windows. Gotta go.
Holy fuck. Like, you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
Yeah.
What way to do it, too? Like, he's just
Shitty
sitting
way.
there.
Yeah. Shitty way to go, but that's how it is.
If that was me, I'd rather be burned. I'd rather be burned. No, I'd rather be blown up than burned. That way, at least blown up, it's painless.
Yeah, but the problem is your pieces are still alive and they're going to be coming after people, so you have to be burned, mate.
This is it. Well, yeah, clearly, it's not Keith David because he makes it to the end. So,
Yeah. And like I
can you
said,
imagine how scary that is, Paul? If you didn't know you were infected and he's testing your blood, how scary that would be.
yeah,
Like
because
you'd
if
be
that
sitting
blood,
there going, "Oh my god."
yeah, because if that blood jumps out, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
If I saw that, I would just be like, just get it over with. And just think that guy that's tied to the couch,
I
he's
understand you
he's
guys
from my
been through a
town.
lot, but I don't want to spend the rest of this
And the
winter
rest of this
tied to
winter
this
tied to this fucking
couch.
couch. Yeah, he's from Plymouth, man. He's a hometown guy. He's from my town.
Now get me out of here.
Yeah, really. Get me off this fucking couch, dude. Oh man. We are in the third act now. But yeah, for anyone who's just tuned in, guys, we are watching the 1982 John Carpenter's horror classic, The Thing. If you want to donate, go to the Cash App, PrimePub 313. $1, $50, $1 million would be nice, but whatever you want to spend.
Yeah, but in terms of the quality of the effects and how cool they look,
they're second to none.
And how effective they were for the movie, they still hold up. They look great. Yeah. Like they look great in 2025.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
solid work was done.
Yeah. I mean, like the effects on here still hold out today. This is one of those films that have that example. Day of the Dead was another example. A film that's like 42 years old, and the effects on that still bloody hold out. Phantasm 2, look how good those effects were. And that was like 88.
Like, can you imagine, Paul? Like, can you imagine putting all this work, putting your blood, your sweat, your tears into this movie, especially if it's a passion project for you?
Yeah.
Like you're out here in the cold. You got Rob Button, that did magnificent work. Even John Carpenter doubted how good the shit would look, and it came out like this, only for it to be shit on. Damn, I bet that's such a gut punch.
Oh man, like for me, that would send my depression levels at an all-time low because I'm I
could see it would make sense. It would, because like I said, making films is not easy. It's not easy. It's not an easy thing to do. And then when you got someone that's like if I remade my favorite horror film was Halloween. So let's say Rob Zombie never did his remake, and then I was a filmmaker and I did my own remake. And I put my blood, my sweat, and my tears into it. And then I even heard that the director from The Thing from 1950s film. I don't know if I said this already, but even the director from the 1950s film thought this version of The Thing was shit.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Apparently, that's what I heard. Apparently, I heard that the original director from The Thing from 1950s, even he dissed this version. So if I'm John Carpenter, I'm like, well, yeah, you're right. Yeah, he probably did fall into a depression.
Dude, like if people said that to me, like I'm someone who if people universally shitted on the things that I enjoyed doing and shared, then that would probably, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, I'll probably put my camera down.
Oh, yeah. And Carpenter almost did. Like this almost ruined his career. And then I cannot imagine, like, if I directed Halloween, or if I made a remake of Heat, which is one of my favorite films, and I'll put my blood, sweat, and tears, and it's a passion project, and Michael Mann, or like okay, it's one thing for the critics to shit on it, but if like Michael Mann, or if I did Halloween, if John Carpenter shitted on it, I'm just like, well, fuck, maybe I am not good at this shit. Like,
yeah. Oh, and speaking of, it's funny you just mentioned Heat, because did you know there's going to be a sequel based on that book?
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, Michael Mann's going to be directing it. We have some cast members already confirmed. Leonardo DiCaprio,
Leonardo
Austin
DiCaprio,
Butler,
Al
and
Pacino's
Christian
supposed to be
Bale.
coming back. Christian Bale. I
Adam,
I gotta see a trailer. I mean, I gotta see a trailer.
yeah, I need to as well. Will I go see it? Yeah, I'll probably go see it because I love the first Heat movie. I thought that movie was fucking awesome. And Michael Mann's back on board. It's actually based on the book that he wrote, so I got a little bit of faith in it.
Yeah, it genuinely looks fucking freezing right now. It looks really cold.
I'm freezing right now just watching this, and I've got the heater on. This movie gives you those chills, man. Okay, so they know realize Blair was secretly making another ship under his hut. So that's why they blew that bitch up.
Blair's the thing right now.
Yep, he is. But that's the thing. Again, how did they get it? The only thing I can assume is when that dog was rubbing himself on everybody and licking them. The ones that the dog did interact with. That's what I'm assuming. But yeah,
they're like, they're blowing it up. Like, and they have to. Like it's contaminated right now.
Yeah,
like,
they know they're not
contaminated, so they gotta blow it up.
They know they're not getting out of here, so they're like, well, if we're not getting out of here, you're not getting out of here either. Would you
but I
willing?
love the ambiguity of the ending. Like, I love the ambiguity of the ending. Like, you're like, oh shit, like what are we gonna do? Like, we're gonna die.
What can you do? Imagine that. Imagine that. We're the only two survivors in this situation, and all we got is a bottle of scotch and a fire dying out on us. Any last words, James?
Damn, I wish I lived this long. I still didn't sleep with Janet Jackson.
You want to know what my response would be? God, I wish I would see the Raiders win one day, but that ain't gonna happen. Well, that'd be one of them anyway. And yes, James, I did see the score for the recent game the Raiders had. I'm not going to talk about it.
Yeah, well, shit happens. My Bears are winning, so.
Well, I'm happy the Bears are on the roll because that's my second other team that I support. But man, that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, it's a joke of a franchise.
Fucking asshole coach, as far as I'm concerned. How did this? It's crazy they got all this underneath the damn station. Well, the generator to keep it all warm and everything, I guess, isn't it? So.
Damn, I'm looking at right now. Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn, they've been married since the 80s. Jesus.
Wow.
Just shout out to them. You don't really get Hollywood marriages that stick around for as long. Yeah, Goldie Hawn looking. I mean, looks a little. She's old, but yeah. But that's.
Kurt is going to be 75 in March.
Yeah, I used to have a crush on Goldie Hawn when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, Death becomes her. Overboard, Wildcats. Yeah, she was she was that to me is like if you're a female and and if you're not only good looking but like have a funny sense of humor. That wait, are they married? Wait, hang on.
Yeah, they're still married. Yeah.
Wait, hang on.
I'm looking at it right now. It says here her partner is Kurt Russell from 1983 to now, so they're still married.
Partner, but not married though. That's different because people have these new ways to define relationships.
But she is. They did have 3 kids together. One of them being Wyatt.
Oh shit! Oh, Brindley got
there-
up. You got got him.
bitch.
yeah, and how he kills him. Like,
But this is how it looks. This is how it looks. This is how it looks.
Yeah, when did you see the bit where he's being dragged off? Like, when did you see this?
No, they're not married. They are not married.
Oh fuck, dude! The face.
They are not married. They've had a long-term relationship. No,
Oh,
but
okay.
they're not married.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but what I was saying about Goldie Hawn though is like that to me, if you're attractive but funny too, yeah, that takes cake for me. I mean, for the longest time, I thought Sandra Bullock. God, I love me some Sandra Bullock. She's good looking and funny, legitimately funny.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I love this, Paul. I love this, Paul. You want to know why? Because now all of a sudden, he's alone. He's by himself.
Yeah, where did Childs go?
Exactly. And it sets in like he's by himself.
And where did the other guy go?
Exactly. That would be terrifying to me. Like, oh shit, I'm by myself. And I love how we don't know what happened to Childs. We don't know what happened to the skater guy.
No.
Look at this shot, Paul. The silhouette.
I love it.
This is great.
That's the kind of shots I would love to take photos of. That kind of silhouette photo. That's my dream type of photography right there.
Great lighting. Great job, Cundy.
Yeah, he did a cracking job on this.
But imagine that, Paul. All of a sudden, you're by yourself. You're alone.
Well, that's it. It's me or him now at this point. I know I'm not getting out of this alive, so I'm taking him with me.
Comes the final reveal. The final reveal of the monster.
Oh yeah, this thing is like everything in one. This is stop motion effects right here, clearly. But it looks so fucking good. Well, there goes the bomb.
Yeah, that was stop motion. Yeah.
There goes the bottle of Molly. Oh shit!
Oh, out of the side of his face and shit. Oh, these effects are great. Oh my god, they're great.
There's that dog. That is insane. It looks so damn good.
Why can't movies do effects like this? And I love this. Fuck you too.
Yeah. That is so Kurt Russell. But yeah, I mean, there are some films that still do stop motion. It's just rare now.
And I know they don't do it practical because of cost and all that stuff, but
no. I mean, God, look at that movie.
Damn it.
Oh, look at that movie we saw recently, The Void. That was using a lot of old school effects and was similar to this.
But I'm talking about on a mainstream level.
Yeah. I think there might have been one that did, but I don't remember the name of it.
And now it's just them. Now it's just
it.
Now what do? We're trapped. Just the two of us.
All right. Well,
just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
Oh, we ain't making it out of this one. Again, like the fact that he was still down in that mine shaft when the fucker exploded. This is just me, but I think McCready was it in the end. But again, like I said,
I don't think it was either of them. I don't think it was either of them.
Yeah. But again, like I said, John Carpenter knows, but he's not saying nothing. The video game. Oh, I'm going to spoil it for people. Anyone that has played.
You say the video game, but the game is not really canon, though.
John Carpenter was involved in it. Technically, it is, and in essence, part of the lore, I guess you could say.
I love this. This is a great moment because they don't know. You know, they don't know. Like, how could you know? The paranoia, I think, is what's going to drive them to possibly kill each other. That's what I've always suspected that would happen. that there will be this this is good shit right here. Let me turn this up. Maybe we should just wait here.
Maybe we're not meant to get out.
Hang on, I'm gonna turn this up.
Go for it.
It's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
What do we do? Why don't we
wait
just wait here for a while? See what happens. Yeah.
Yep.
That's right. The fuck are we gonna do? They don't trust each other. How could you after everything you've just been through?
There's nothing you can do.
Everything they've just gone through, they don't know.
You can't call for help. You've blown the outpost up.
The score. I love the score.
Yep. Love it. And that's it.
And it just ends. That's it.
That's it.
John Carpenter's The Thing, starring Kurt Russell as McCready. Also starring A. Wilford Brimley as Blair. T.K. Carter as Knowles.
T.K. Carter.
Just listen to this music.
Oh, I am.
Keith David as Childs.
Man.
It's good stuff, man. It's good stuff, man. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the movie. That was John Carpenter's The Thing from 1982. Hey, if you're watching after the fact, comment below. Let Paul and I know your thoughts on The Thing. Is it your favorite John Carpenter movie? Is it one of your favorite? Maybe it is. I mean, there's some people that say it's their favorite. Maybe it's your favorite horror movie of all time. Tell us, what was the first time you saw it? What do you like about it? What you don't like about it? Tell us all about your experience and love or lack thereof with The Thing below in the comment section. We would like to know. But Paul, I actually have a little bit of time for you to just do some movie news. Okay. while you get that ready, we can take a quick commercial break. And if you want to learn how to grow a beard, be delivered. Don't eat meat.
Do you believe that the Lord tonight has set you free?
Yes, sir.
Turn around and tell those people.
Tell them.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I would not date a man. I would not carry a purse. I would not put on makeup. I will love a woman. Now listen, y'all praise God with him. Hold on, wait a minute. Somebody believe God with him. Hey! We don't just preach condemnation. We preach reconciliation. Shown up believers that'll come down here and dance with him and tell him you can do it in the name of Jesus. Hey! That's right. Hey! When I tell you, I want you to run down towards that camera and tell.
We bring in the studio this morning one of the gay rights activists, Mr. Should I call you Mr.? Pepe Julian Onzima, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Good
having
morning.
me. Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay. You are a transgender.
What shows that I'm gay?
You are a transgender, and
Yes,
you're
I
a
am.
gay rights activist and an outspoken lesbian, homosexual. How can I describe you? Now, we're looking at the raging debate. You're a gay rights activist. Why should someone be gay? You're having a girlfriend.
Yes.
Do you perform the natural obligations?
I'm not sexually active right now.
So what are
By
you doing with
choice.
this lady?
By choice.
By choice.
Yeah. I've just not. I've chosen not to engage.
Doesn't that make you gay?
What do you mean? Doesn't that make me gay? I am male and attracted to a female.
So who is gay?
Damn, dude.
Paul.
All right. We got some news here involving a spin-off to the Megan films. Apparently, the spin-off movie Soulmate has been pulled from its release and it's being shopped around. So it says here, originally scheduled for the 9th of January release, Soulmate has been dropped by Universal's release calendar. According to Deadline reports that the studio is shopping the film, which takes place in the Megan universe. The decision comes in the wake of the disappointing response to Megan 2.0, which grossed about $39 million against a budget of $25 million. By contrast, the first Megan movie went on to make about $180 million. So, Soulmate, which was being directed by Kate Dolan, the film follows a man who acquires an artificially intelligent android to cope with the loss of his recently deceased wife. In an attempt to create a fully sentient partner, he inadvertently turns a harmless love bot into a deadly soulmate. The movie was going to star Lily Sullivan, who was in Evil Dead Rise, David Rushing, who was in Alien Earth, Claudia Dormant, who was in The Boys, Archie Falsman, who was in Daredevil Born Again, and Oliver Cooper, that was going to be in Project X. So basically, it was set in the same AI world as Megan, but it was more like a, I guess you say, Fatal Attraction with robots. So right now, it's been removed from the release schedule and might be being sold to another studio. So what do you think about that then, James?
Sounds cool. Sounds cool.
Yeah, I mean, I've yet to see the Megan sequel. I mean, I've heard some people like it and some people don't. So I'm guessing the reason why this spin-off got pulled from the release schedule was primarily because the last Megan movie didn't do so well. So I don't know if it'll ever get released. It might be a situation where you remember there was a recent film, Wile E. Coyote versus Acme, that got delayed, but it's going to get released eventually by different studios. So I reckon that's what's going to be happening there. Silent Hill, or Return to Silent Hill, has officially got an age rating. It's been rated R for strong, for bloody violent content. Well, I'm actually looking forward to seeing that new Silent Hill movie anyway. Greenland 2 Migration's second trailer has just dropped. Have you seen the first Greenland movie?
No.
Well, for anyone who hasn't seen it, Greenland is a disaster movie that stars Gerard Butler in it. It's basically about him and his family trying to get to Greenland where there's a secure bunker so they can survive a massive asteroid that's about to hit Earth, which it eventually does in the end, and they survive. Greenland 2 Migration is a sequel to it, which takes place after the events of the first movie, where they've left the bunker and they're going to try and find a place to migrate, like a place to live. And it takes place in post-apocalyptic world after the events of that. We got a trailer here. You want to check it out? I'm going to go ahead. Well, it's about half a minute, so it's not going to be that long.
Sure. Go ahead.
All right, because I've seen the first one, so all right, give me a second. So this is trailer 2. They released the first one a few months back, so I ain't seen the second one yet. So, okay, let me just get synced up. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Yeah, that was from the first movie when the thing hit the fucking planet. So this is what's left of the world now. So this is 5 years after the events of the first movie, because this movie came out in 2020. It was going to have a cinema release, but COVID happened, so it ended up on Amazon Prime. But this time it's going to get a cinema run. Okay, so it looks like an earthquake's about to hit. Hmm. So it looks like that asteroid has caused megastorms as well. No, fuck that. I ain't walking across that. Nope, absolutely not. I might actually go see this one. Because again, I saw the first movie, and I'm a sucker for disaster movies, especially post-apocalyptic disaster movies. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go see this one when it comes out. I think you're gonna have to watch the first one, James, so you can get an idea what to expect when part 2 comes, because it's kind of like a continuation of it. But yeah, for anyone who's interested in seeing that movie, it is going to be dropping on the 9th of January, which, ironically enough, that's the same day that horror movie's coming out. Primate, the one with that killer ape that's coming out. So it's going to be out the same day. So I reckon it's going to have a little bit of competition there. All right. Next bit of news. I saw something here involving something about Final Destination here, something. Yeah, I gotta scroll up. Okay, here we go. Apparently there's a new film coming out called Freaks 2, which is a sequel to the first movie that came out a few years back called Freaks. It's being directed by the guys who did the Final Destination Bloodlines, so they've gone back to their indie roots with this sci-fi sequel. Let me just look this up. But yeah, for anyone who never saw the first movie was about a 7-year-old kid named Chloe who is kept locked inside a house by her father. She lives in fear and the fascination of the outside world, where the abnormals created a constant threat, so she believes. When a mysterious stranger offers a glimpse of what was really happening outside, Chloe soon finds that while the truth isn't so simple, the danger is very real. So I'm guessing with this sequel, it's basically going to be a follow-up to that synopsis that I just told you about. It's been a while since I've actually seen this movie, but I do remember that it did get a lot of good reviews, and it was a pretty interesting sci-fi movie with an interesting story to it. So if you haven't seen it yet, I would say definitely check it out before the second one comes. Right now, though, the guys who are currently involved in that Freak sequence, and they did that Final Destination film, they're right now currently involved in doing the co-writing for the upcoming Gremlins sequel, which is going to be dropping in November of 2027. And that's going to be some big news there when that one drops around. I saw something here also, but I don't know why I can't see it on here, but I'm just going to refresh it. But before I do, we got a World War II shark thriller that's going to be dropping on Shudder in January called Beast of War. I've actually seen the trailer for this one, and it actually looks pretty damn good. But I'll tell you the story. It's actually based on some true events too. It's an Australian film where a boat is sunk while crossing the Timor Sea during World War II. Young troop of Australian soldiers must find a way to survive the harsh seas on a quickly shrinking life raft. Hundreds of miles from anywhere, they must confront interpersonal conflicts, enemy attacks, and advances, and one very large, hungry-ass shark. So you got that to deal with as well. The movie was using a mix of prosthetics animatronics, puppetry, and a little bit of CG just to enhance the prosthetics. So a lot of this with the shark has been done the old school way. This movie's going to be, like I said, it's going to be dropping on Shudder on the 16th of January. That might be a potential watch movie, man. I mean, I know when it comes to shark movies, there's been like a whole bunch of them that comes out. Most of them end up being shit, but there are a few that actually end up being worth watching. So, James, would you be interested in checking this one out? A whole idea of World War II setting, bunch of survivors trying to survive, the elements of war, and of course, a hungry shark, done the old school way. What do you think? I mean, James is busy doing something, but yeah, if anyone's interested in seeing that, that's going to be dropping on the 16th of January on Shudder. If anybody wants to check that one out, new images for the upcoming movie The Bride, which is coming out. I did see the trailer for this one, ironically enough, a few days ago. But for anyone who doesn't know, The Bride is a Frankenstein movie, which is being directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal, and it stars Christian Bale as Frankenstein, the monster, and Jesse Berkley, who's going to be the bride. This is going to be dropping on the 6th of March next year. And the project was born out of her realization that James Wells' original classic, Bride of Frankenstein, isn't actually about the iconic Bride of Frankenstein at all. 3 minutes of screen time, maybe, possibly. But anyway, I'm just reading the story to it. In the upcoming film, a lonely Frankenstein travels to the 1930s Chicago to ask a groundbreaking scientist to create a companion for him. The two revive a murdered young woman, the bride, and is born with the ensues is beyond what either of them imagined. Murder, possession, a wild and radical cultural movement, and outlaw lovers in a wild, combustible romance. So basically, from the sounds of this sounds like a 1930s horror monster version of Natural Born Killers, only it involves Frankenstein and his bride. Sounds like an interesting combination. I don't know what you guys think about that in the chat. I'm just going to see what's going on in the chat box here a minute. Oh yeah, Coyote versus Acme. I'm actually looking forward to seeing that one as well, Chaz. But Chaz, what do you think about that idea then about the a new Frankenstein movie coming out with us about the bride? That's going to be dropping on the 6th of March if anyone is interested. What else we got? Hang on. Going to go here. Oh, hello. James, if you're still there, they just recently dropped the trailer for the new upcoming Steven Spielberg movie, Disclosure Day, which is going to be some alien movie. And as you guys know, if anybody knows, when it comes to alien films, Steven Spielberg, that's his wheelhouse when it comes to that. I mean, if you look at films like E.T. and, of course, War of the Worlds, Close Encounter of the Third Kind. So anyway, yeah, Steven Spielberg is back to doing some science fiction with this film called Disclosure Day. A teaser trailer was dropped a few days ago, and it's going to be due for release on the 12th of June next year. I'm just seeing what the story is about. It's based on a story by Steven Spielberg, and the screenplay is by David Klopp. I'm just trying to find a synopsis here. Can't see anything about it at the minute, but it says here, Steven Spielberg is, of course, no stranger to extraterrestrial encounters. Even more recently, Spielberg's Ambient Entertainment produced the Netflix docuseries Encounters. Yeah, okay, but what's the plot? I'm trying to find the plot. There doesn't seem to be... Okay, here you go. Universal Previews. If you found out you weren't alone, if someone showed you, proved it to you, would that frighten you? This summer, the truth belongs to 7 billion people. So basically, this seems like a First Contact type movie. I've got the trailer here. I'm gonna have a look at this trailer. I want to see what I think of it. Give me a second. I'll share it with. I'll share the. Hang on. I forgot to share that trailer with James. Shit. Well, there's that trailer for Greenland too. But anyway, James, I'm gonna show you the trailer for this new Spielberg movie that's called Disclosure Day. I'm just gonna put it in the chat box right now for him to see. He can probably check it out when he gets a chance. Right. I'm going to check this trailer out, folks. This is a 2-minute trailer. I will drop my thoughts and see how it goes. I'll get to that in a second, Jazz. All right, here we go. I'm going to have a look at this now. Disclosure Day trailer. All right. Bunch of wild animals staring at people in the house. Girl waking up. There's a bird walking towards. News crew. Hang on, what's going on here? Okay, she seems to be having some kind of a meltdown. What the hell is going on there? Some weird sound effect going on now. Everybody's on the plane watching this news report. Did she just become possessed or something? Right. It's just showing the Spielberg title. Okay, it seems like they want to try and prove to people that there are aliens out there and people seems to have a right to know, like everybody on the planet should know. That seems to be the topic of what's going on in this story. Full disclosure, yeah. So they want to disclose to the world that there are aliens. This looks like a cross between Close Encounters of the Third Kind and maybe a little bit of War of the Worlds. Well, minus... Oh, hang on. FBI teams coming in. Chase sequence. So they might be saying that there's aliens amongst them already, according to this trailer. Well, I will admit this trailer does look a little interesting. I don't know. It looks like Close Encounters of the Third Kind, but like a modernized version. But it's a Spielberg movie, so it might be worth checking out, no doubt. All right. As to your question there, Chaz, yes, I did see the trailer for Street Fighter. It does look pretty good. I will admit it. Visually, it does look good. It looks damn near perfect to the video game itself. As far as the story goes, I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait and see. But I probably will check it out. But I'm more looking forward to seeing the next Mortal Kombat movie. Personally, that's just me though. All right, next bit of news. I'm just seeing if there's any more. Because right now movie news is a little slow because we are nearing Christmas after all. Hang on, I'm just gonna fish down something there about. Nope. Oh, we got some. Got a little bit of news here when it comes to the next 28 Years Later film. What's going on here? Cillian Murphy's 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple return was so surreal for director Nia DaCosta. Yeah, she's going to be directing the next one, by the way, folks. So anyway, yeah, she says here it was so fucking surreal to see the recent Academy Award winner back in the post-apocalyptic world where we get to see Cillian Murphy again playing the lead role as that bicycle courier Jim from the first 28 movie. She's saying that the film director said that she used to watch this man in a movie that was so important to me, and now he's in front of him and directing him. So basically, it's Nia DaCosta talking about how surreal it was to get a chance to meet one of her favorite film actors and getting involved in this. And also, apparently, even though the second movie is the Bone Temple movie is yet to come out, Sony Pictures has already greenlit the third movie in the 28 Years Later trilogy. So that's going to be coming soon, but they haven't filmed the third 28 movie just yet. At the moment, they're currently in the process of getting this next one out, and then I think they'll probably start filming the next one in about a year or two. So we'll probably see that get released in about probably early 27 or late 27, something like that. But Yeah, apparently she says here, Nia DaCosta said that she does know some stuff when it pertains to the final chapter of this trilogy, and she says it's going to be really good. So we'll have to find out when it comes out. But until then, we do have the 28 Years Later, the Bone Temple, which is dropping on the 16th of January. And I just recently found out that it's been rated an 18 in the UK for strong, gory violence and horror images. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this one when it comes out. No doubt about it. What else we got? I'm just seeing if there's any more movie news here. Hold on. Well, apparently that Ice Cube is going to have a cameo appearance in the upcoming Anaconda movie. Whatever. That new Anaconda movie doesn't look that good anyway. I'm just seeing what else we got here. Oh, okay. Chandler Riggs and Casper Van Dien is to star in The Last Time, which is with the creature from the guy who created the Cloverfield monster. He's going to be the designer for this. I'm going to have a look at this. Hang on. Okay. So, creature designer Nevlin Page, who did the effects for Cloverfield, has created the new Predator for the upcoming horror thriller The Last Time. The film centers on a cursed hourglass capable of transporting you back to the last moment you saw someone when they were still alive. When a grieving college swimmer hunts down the hourglass chasing closure, a predatory villain begins feeding on his grief, threatening to imprison him inside the hourglass landscape of memory and time. The movie stars Jake Statow, who was in The Dropout. Chandler Riggs, for anyone who doesn't know, that's the guy that played Carl in The Walking Dead. Casper Van Dien, who was in Starship Troopers, is in it. Dominic Bridges is in it. John DeNicola was in it, who was in Pumpkinhead. And Alison Bowman, who's going to be involved in this. So that sounds like it's going to be a supernatural type creature feature. So that could be worth watching. Any more news? I'm just fishing down here a minute, folks. Nope. Okay, so a director has been found for the upcoming Paranormal Activity movie that's going to be produced by James Wan. This is from a few days ago, this news. Who did they find? Okay, the guy that got involved in directing this new paranormal movie his name is Ian Tucson, who did a film called Undertone. He will be directing the 8th installment of the Paranormal Activity franchise. No release date is confirmed as yet. No plot details have been confirmed as yet. But that's who they got involved in directing this movie. What else we got here? Oh, no. Now, I know James has seen a movie here called Fall, which is, if you guys haven't seen that movie, it's about these two girls who end up stranded on that huge, massive, tall radio antenna, and they got to try and find a way to get down. Well, apparently, there's a new movie coming out that's from the makers of Fall, and it's a movie called Turbulence, and it's a survival thriller that's going to be in selected cinemas sometime later this upcoming year. And the film follows a young married couple whose romantic retreat aboard a hot air balloon takes a terrifying turn when they're hijacked by a sinister third passenger with a link to their past. As the mystery of their secret relationship is revealed, the spectacular ride becomes a brutal mental chess match and a lethal battle in the high sky. So it's kind of like a survival horror film, but set on a hot air balloon. The movie's been rated R for some bloody violence, suicide, and hanging. And that's going to be dropping on... Oh, the movie's already out. So that's dropping on the 12th. That's already been out on the 12th of December. If anyone wants to see that, that's in the cinemas right now. What else we got here? Mila Jovovich is to star in a action thriller called Worldbreaker, which is set to arrive in the theaters next month. Director Brad Anderson will unleash creatures from another dimension in the upcoming World Breaker. The new images highlight an apocalyptic fight ahead of its release. This movie is going to be dropping on the 30th of January, and it stars Mila Jovovich and Luke Evans. In World Breaker, after the Breakers rose, monsters that infect and twist their victims, men fell first, leaving women to lead the fight. Willa, the mother, who's one of the war's fiercest warriors, and her father, a battle-scarred veteran, hides on a remote island, training her to survive. Their fragile peace is shattered when a mysterious girl drifts ashore, longing for connection, shelters in a secret, until the truth emerges that danger follows. With breakers closing in, Willa must rely on her father's training and her own courage to survive. So this is a post-apocalyptic survival type horror film. Yeah, hang on, what's that? Paranormal Activity, that shit is for the... Yeah, I know, dude. But yeah, there is going to be another one coming out. But yeah, we got a apocalyptic sci-fi thriller starring Mila Jovovich that's going to be dropping on the 30th of January. She's also involved in another film as well. I talked about it last time, and I found out that's being directed by Adrian Grunberg, who did the fifth Rambo movie that came out a few years back, and she's going to be involved in that one. And I'm just seeing if there's one more bit of news that I can talk about, even if it's like video game related news, because I know there's a few horror video games that's going to be coming out at some point. So let's see what we got here. Okay. There is... Hey, James, I want to listen to this one. It turns out there's rumors going around that there's going to be a new alien survival horror game that's in development by Eidos Montreal. Is this based on the Alien films? Let me read this a second. Hold on. Okay, so Alien fans will have another video game to look forward to in the next couple of years. Pre-Insider Gaming, the title is currently in the works from Eidos Studios, which is from the same people who did Tomb Raider. It says here it's being described as Shadow of the Tomb Raider with xenomorphs. So neither Eidos Montreal nor parenting group Embracer have commented on the story so far. So they've kept the news under wraps. So this is going to be probably the first of 3 Alien games that's coming out. I mean, there's talk going around that there's going to be a sequel to Alien Isolation, and I know James has played that game before. There's even a follow-up to Alien Rogue Incursion. That's going to be dropping sometime later this year, I think. So we got a whole new Alien game to look forward to. So that could be worth checking in. It's due for release in 2028. Right, one more bit of news, and then we're going to have to get out of here. Oh, fuck yeah. Now, here's some news for me when it comes to horror video games. Okay. How many of you guys here have played a little old video game called Dead Island? And I'm sure some of you guys have played Dead Island 2. But anyway, Dambuster Studios, the guys who did Dead Island 2, is reportedly working on Dead Island 3, and it's going to be due for a 2028 release. So after the roller coaster ride that was in development for Dead Island 2, yeah, it took 10 years for that to happen. Dambuster Studios is setting its sights on the third entry for the Dead Island series. According to the developer financial statements, the game is the primary focus for the team and is targeted for a 2028 release. There's no plot details at the minute, but I'm taking a wild guess where they might go with it next. Rumor is it could be set somewhere in the US again, maybe San Francisco, or I think it might be set in the Australian area because that's where the first initial outbreak started. So that could be something worth looking into right there. Right, I'm just seeing if there's any more news, and I don't think there is. So, yeah, that's pretty much all the news for today here, James. That's all the ones I could find that's worth reading into.
Awesome. Great job, Paul, as always. Okay, and all right, Paul. What will we be watching in the next edition of the Gorehound Show?
All right, well, the next Primetime Gorehound, I think, when are we back again? Are we going to be back in January, right, James?
Yes.
Okay, so guys, we're gonna be back on the 7th of January. So my next pick, ironically enough, is a John Carpenter movie because I've yet to pick one. So my next pick, folks, is going to be the 1981 John Carpenter classic, Escape from New York. What have you got?
Well, we're gonna go to the depths of hell with this one.
Okay.
We're going to the depths of hell, and we're going back to the big three. I should have did this earlier. I forgot to do this earlier. I accidentally skipped it. This the franchise at its lowest point. And we'll go with Freddy's Dead.
Oh no, Freddy's Dead, the final nightmare, or so they said. All right, guys. Well, there you go. January 7th, it's going to be Escape from New York. And then after that, it's going to be Freddy's Dead, the final nightmare. So we're going to be taking some time off for this Christmas, folks. But we will be back in the new year. Oh, and also, we've got a couple. We might have some new stuff planned later.
What do you mean?
Well, we were talking about it a while back off the air.
Oh!
Ideas cooking.
Oh! Well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. We don't have to say it now. We still got a long way to go before we get to that point.
Yeah, but I will say this, folks. Keep an eye on this channel. You might see something different.
You might. You absolutely.
You might.
Yeah, you might. Yeah, you might. Hang on. Where the fuck? I'm trying to end this. But yeah, Escape from New York and Freddy's Dead, which ought to be fun ones. And on that note, folks, we are gonna get out of here. So, any last words, Paul, before we get out of here?
Well, I hope you guys have a nice Christmas and have a happy New Year, and hopefully whatever you guys got planned for the new year, hope it all comes true for you.
All right, and thank you all for hanging out with us for episode 134 of Primetime Gorehounds, watching The Thing. Always a great time watching this movie. I love this movie to death. Hopefully you guys did too. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. What is your favorite moments of The Thing? Top 5 or top 10 John Carpenter movies? Is this your favorite John Carpenter movie? Whatever you want, let us know your thoughts in the comment sections. If you're watching after the fact, I am Primetime Gorehounds with the Gorehound himself, Paul Burt. And Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, enjoy the rest of the year. We'll see you guys next time for Escape from New York. And we are out of here.
Laters.
That's right. You so-called Christian-looking whores. Jumping in some church, flapping your ankle chains around. All on the choir, breasts hanging out, lips all red. Nails painted red, purple, blue, green, long like bird claws. All this fake hair, breast implants. Toenails painted with little fake diamonds in it. Your toes ain't richer. You're nothing but a prostitute.
Amen.
Yeah, man!
Wonderful prostitute.
Go ahead, go to church now. Go to church. Got nothing but a singing hoe, a shouting hoe, a organ playing hoe, a choir director hoe. Hey, preacher. If what I just said describe your wife, you're married to a hoe.
Amen.
Am I right, sir? Talk to me.
Yes, Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
A man that's a real man don't want his wife out in the street looking like a prostitute. And you a holy woman?
Amen.
Or claim you's a Christian? Christian with skin-tight pants. Showing the very shape of your birth canal. Going to some church with of your birth canal exposed in public and jeans all up the backside of your behind, carrying a Bible. That's right. Going to church. That's right. Yes, sir. Yeah.
We'll see you all in the new year. Have a good Christmas, guys.
And if your wife is going to church looking like a prostitute, leave the bitch. Later.
Bye.